Do y'all know how big a scam this shit all is? Cause I don't think y'all realizing how big of a scam America is. Like for real, how simple things can be, but everything just so difficult for no reason. For no reason, literally for no reason. There's no way that there are all these jobs as not jobs. We don't really need a lot of this stuff. We need electricians. We need scientists. For one, we need a couple doctors to help the sick people. But if we start eating actual food grown out of the ground and not this processed shit, we will be all healthier. We would need less doctors. It wouldn't be so many doctors needed. It wouldn't be so many medications needed. We're eating shit food. We need shit food. We're eating shit food. Fake food. And y'all know, because we all watch all the documentaries. We all seen the how it's made videos. We know it's shit. If you look at the ingredients, half the shit we don't even know what it is. This is all a scam. They just putting shit in food to fuck with our bodies. And we know this. But nobody doing nothing. Nobody want different. I mean, I'm not saying nobody, but I'm saying as a whole. And on top of everything on the shit, anyways, they taking rights away. What the hell y'all still working and giving money to the government for? Why? Why? If everybody just start growing their own shit, or we need to go to how we was back in the day. My friend on the street know how to grow the cabbage. My friend over here, they got some chickens. My friend over here got some cows. He got a cow farm. He going to cows. He make the meat for the people. I know how to make clothes. Give me a couple chickens. I'll make you and your kids some clothes. You give me this. I'll make y'all some scarves for the winter. Everybody doing what they like. Or if it's a family business, I mean, like, you already know how to do that. Or switch to something you like. These people got their Disney thing. These people got their Disney thing. We gonna work together as a community. There's no way that I should have to. If I get a first shift job, that start at 7. My baby gotta be at school at 8. So now I gotta find before school care for my daughter. Dumb. Then you work till past 5. They get out of school at 3. Is no way. Is no way for you to actually have a good. It's set up for us to fail. It's set up for us to be separated from our kids. It's set up for us to not be peaceful, to not be doing what we need to do, because most of us is just trying to make a living to pay the bills. You can't spend time with your kids because you got to work this full-time job so you can pay the bills. Why is the bills that much? Everything could be so simple, but it's all one big scam. And it pissed me off. It really pissed me off the more I become aware to it. It really pissed me off because all I want to do is be with my kid. I could teach my daughter how to write, how to read, how to do simple basic math, and she should be learning skills. All this damn other shit that don't matter. It's a big scam. And I'm so over it. Like, I'm so over it. And I don't want to work. I don't want to work. It's all a scam. I don't want to work for nobody. I don't want to work for a company. Because hours don't add up for what hours I need to be with my kid. It's just dumb. Maybe I just ain't found the right one yet. But nobody I've met, they either got to put their kid in after school or before school. Everybody just comes so normalized to it. It's so annoying. It's just so normalized that you're not supposed to be with your kid all day. And by the time you do get back with your kid, you're exhausted because you've been working for other people, doing something you don't like to do all day. You're worn out. Your mental's done. You can't be a good human to this child. I'm not saying being a good human, but I'm saying, like, you're going to be exhausted. You're gonna be exhausted. You're gonna be trying to unwind from your own day, and your kid is away from you all day with random people, earlier and earlier in life. People gotta take their babies to daycare about a month, 2 months, 3 months after they born, because they gotta go back to work. That's crazy. That's crazy. It should be very normalized to take care of a woman after they had a baby. Women should not have to go back to work after they just birthed a whole human. You should be reconnected with yourself, finding yourself, connected with that baby. But we can't, because we're all in one big scam. And y'all don't care enough to fight it. Like, it needs to be, y'all can't even damn boycott. Can't even boycott Target all the way. People still going to Target, making videos about it. Got this from Target. What? Y'all can't even do simple dumb shit. Because we so consumed with consuming. Who gonna wake up? When the masses is gonna wake up? Because this shit here is dumb. This shit here is overrated. Over fucking rated. And everybody just laughing, giggling. Oh, Christmas coming up. Let's buy more shit. The one time and that's part of the scam too. We only get off on holidays that the people, the government, thinks is acceptable for everyone to celebrate based off of a religion. It's like once you exit the matrix, you can't unsee dumb shit. You know? You can't unsee the dumb. You can't unsee the scam. All I see is scam. Everywhere I look is scam, scam. Everything that's set up is scam. And that's how it's like to be like how people say the conspiracy theorists are, but it's like it's not a conspiracy. It's really dead, like in your face. The lies are literally in your face. They not even hiding. You just gotta think a little bit. You just gotta think a little bit. You just gotta, as a black woman and as a black, black man, you could agree. Minorities. I don't even like using that word because it's not true. We clearly not the minority. We clearly not minimal when we influencing all this shit. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. When it's getting more clear now when they're trying to make us the face of certain things, like losing food stamps, CBT, trying to make the black people the face of it, and to talk down upon it. It's like when majority of white people was getting food, which still is facts. Majority of white people do get food stamps and get abortions, but they try to make it like our problem. But that just goes to show you the mind game that's being played. We know the facts, but yet they trying to say, trying to make black women the face of EBT, and the black women are gonna struggle because they don't get EBT. They're gonna need us. They're gonna be the ones struggling because of this. So they try to that's how they try to get the other races on board. Oh, if black women are gonna struggle, yeah, definitely need to get rid of this, huh? Even people who doing poorer than majority of the black community, poor white people who gotta eat peanut butter toast for their meals, think they can get on the internet and think EBT has some correlation to black women. Even though we're the inspiration for all the trends going around. We are the ones, when we don't like something, it flops. If we have no input on it, it flops. I wonder why that is. I wonder why edges are popular. I wonder why big butts are popular. Because of us. When we start wearing some gold chains, gold hoops, driving Cadillacs, our style, swag is being copied. And everything trending. Everything. If you and I don't even gotta explain too much because y'all should already know. Unless you just continuously choosing to be blind, which most people do, you know. But it's just crazy. You look at America overall and certain rules and certain things that are in place now, you need to trace it back to why was this created? Because 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, it's going to be something to try to keep the black community down, keep black people uh, at keep black people divided from white people. Anything, look up anything, any rules and like HOA. Look up stuff like that. Look up why the people get benefits. Why women couldn't vote. Why people of color couldn't vote. Why there's so many restrictions on things. Whatever restriction is to something small, look up how it was created. And I bet you, I don't even know all the reasons or nothing. But I bet you it most likely 9 times out of 10 have something to do with somebody black beat whatever next level they had, whatever hoops they wanted you to jump through to do it, to get to a certain level of something. And a black person made it, jump through that hoop. So they had to create a new rule, a new hoop for them to jump through to make it to their level. Oh no, you can't buy a car. You gotta pass a background check. Oh, you can pass that background check. All right, let's make it harder for black people to pass background checks. Let's get the police and let's start making all these crazy laws. No jaywalking. Stop at the stop sign on this line or something dumb. I don't know. I'm just making an example, but it's more hoops to jump through. If black people are benefiting from it, it wouldn't exist. Back to my example of food stamps. If only black people were the ones getting the most food stamps, getting the most money from the government, if we were actually the most recipients of it, there wouldn't be any food stamps. Because all they want to do is what? Tear us down, keep us apart, keep us lower than them. But, as Cat Williams said, the liar know what lie he told. That's why they keep looking at us. That's why they keep watching us. It's all a scam. It's all a scam for you to not believe in you. It's all a scam for you to not believe in you. Because how we keep, if you were so smart and we are just so dumb as a people, why do you want to have to keep making rules to keep us separated? If in actuality we were separated, do you want to worry about us making it through the same hoops you can make it through? I wouldn't worry about beating a 2-year-old in a race. That wouldn't even cross my mind. I wouldn't even make rules to try to cheat to make me win against a 2-year-old. I wouldn't think that way because I'm like, this is a 2-year-old, you know? 2-year-old can't beat me in a race. But the liar know what liar tell. If I don't like somebody, I'm not about to keep looking at them. I'm not about to keep seeing what hoops they jumping through to make new hoops for them to jump through. I would never care. Just like old boy keep trying to bait the people, getting rid of Black history and Black history museums. Why do you care? Why do you? What is it doing to you that these museums exist? Why do that make you feel some type of way that you got to make a law to get rid of it quickly? Cause the liar know what lie he told. I'm not gonna convince somebody who is I believe is less than me that they're less than me. I'm not gonna care because I know where I'm at. You know, unless you're not really there, unless you're not really that, then you're gonna try to convince people that they're less than you. So yeah, I just want the people to. I just want the people to learn how to do things on your own. Let's learn how to build some houses. Let's learn how to do electricity. Let's learn how to sew clothes. Let's learn how to cook. Let's learn how to up a cow to make some food. Cut up a chicken. Not no dumb stuff. Not being out in the street. Not fighting over a neighborhood that your mama renting. Mm. Don't even own no land. And you worried about, oh, this my block. Dumb stuff. That's where they want the people. That's where they want us. Dumb. And not knowing nothing. Worried about dumb stuff. To try to keep us down. And it still don't work. It's like when Beyonce took over the country music. Now you gotta make a new genre. Because she took over the genre that you thought you owned. Nobody could never take it over if it's yours. Even if, boom, she got the best country album, but y'all like, okay, we make country too. Why would you need to make a new album, a new genre? Why would you need to make a new category? If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all know Beyonce made Cowboy Carter. It won best country album. So now they try to make a I don't know what it's called, contemporary country album category. So for all the future, for the path that she just paved is derailed. Now all the other black country artists who make their music is going to go in the contemporary country category. Now they had to make a separate category that they is for black people. Because a liar know a lie they tell. I mean, it's very to the point. I'm not pressed about nobody I don't like. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care about nothing they got going on. But if you still keeping tabs and you still watching what they doing in every move, clearly you care because clearly you know something about that person that you think that they don't know about themselves. And that just go for everything. Weirdos, haters. If you got weirdos and haters, what do you think that's saying about you? You that shit. That somebody takes time out their day to care about what you got going on. Man, it ain't too many people I care about what they got going on. It's not. Because if I don't care, I don't care. I'm not keeping tabs. Or I care. If I'm keeping tabs and I'm looking, I care. I don't know. This got me heated. And I try to censor myself and not say what I really want to say sometimes, but sometimes stuff needs to just be said. And I'm not sorry I said it. Alright, bye.